In a world where everything seems permitted, has decency become optional?
What happens when the world says there are no rules for how we should dress?
Hello there and welcome to Living the Life.
Yes.
The space where we explore what it means to live fully and embrace every layer of who you are.
Yes. On the episode today, we're talking fashion and decency in the modern age, a phenomenon that has shaped generations, challenged identities, and sparked debates.
Joining us to share her insights on the conversation is Ifeoma Matthew Obioma, a fashion designer, an entrepreneur, a wife, and mother of 4 boys.
Yes.
She is the founder and CEO of Celebrity Queen Fashion. She styled us, by the way.
Yes.
It's a company that has clothed top female politicians, captains of industry, religious leaders, and women of style. You're welcome.
You are a woman of style. See how you styled us. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
You look great and welcome.
Thank
you.
Welcome. I mean, who says you can't be dressed this way and be decent and you still be fashionable?
You don't see queens dressed indecently.
I was telling them behind the scenes, I said, do you know what I feel like? I feel like I parked a Venza, or is it Lexus? Did I say a Lexus? Yeah, and it's color red and it's outside, you know. Thank you so much for that. That it's good to dress well, feel good, and still look decent. So we're going to start with an icebreaker, just to make us relaxed. Number one, which is basically the only one. What's one fashion trend or behavior from your generation that was considered indecent, but now it's totally normal? Guess. Angel, I'm coming to you.
I think maybe opening your breast.
Yes, the cleavages is going lower. Angel?
I think that as well. Or letting your bra strap or stuff show. I think it became the norm. You need to flash. You need to flash some skin. You need to flash some underwear.
Just crazy. And for me, I think, as it's going lower, it also it's going higher. Before it was like when our mothers wear, when they see us saying, you're going out, where are you going out? Someone just go and buy chewing gum. Say, come here. It's going up.
Go back.
But now it's like you're in the supermarket and someone is wearing a bomb shorts and you're like, let's check out. Let's say she nowhere. But it's not. They feel it's normal. Yeah. So we're going to unpack the conversation today. Yeah. How can we look decent and still look elegant? All right. Before we dive into the heart of the matter, we're going on a short break, and when we return, Living the Life will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
I am blessed beyond every cause.
You are welcome to Heart.
How did you find beauty from these ashes?
It was just the visitation of the Lord that made a difference for me.
I live for the pleasure of God now.
Every guest who shows up here has one story or the other to talk about his or her life's journey. Please join us same time next time for another inspiring episode of Heart to Heart.
You're still watching Living the Life, and today we're talking decency.
Yes.
So, Celebrity Queen, first and foremost, as a designer, from your perspective as a designer, what would you define decency in the modern age? Because sometimes people think, decency is old-fashioned, it's restricted.
Yeah.
Well, I as a designer and as a Christian, I would see it as being stylish, but still having your private parts covered.
Awesome, I like that.
For example, wearing an outfit, you don't need to bring out all your breasts for you to look stylish. Yeah, or flashing your legs. It doesn't mean you cannot wear something, but not so revealing.
I like that it shouldn't be, it's not about trying to reveal your body parts, really. Because what's the goal? What's the intention? When I see women dressed, and I say, when you were in front of the mirror, what was in your mind when you were exposing all of that? That means either You have a plan. There's always a plan.
For some people, I think the issue is that, oh, I'm not trendy if I'm not exposing.
Yes, they're not happening.
Am I in a convent? Why do I have to cover up? I think.
But you don't need to get up here. You can. There's a level at which you can get to that your bust is not revealing.
Yeah.
True. Actually, it doesn't have to go. I mean, all up there. So there's this thing, a trend that was happening. I mean, I think some few years ago, even currently, my body, my choice. Should people, as a designer, I mean, we know that whenever you're designing, you have something in mind. What's like your design process? When you're designing, what's it for you? I know you said it's a Liberty Queen, and you've styled politicians, you've styled captains of industry. What is usually your creative process? Because these women, you have all kinds of clients. So what's that process like for you? What do you start thinking first?
First of all, because most of the people I design for are not even willing to open their body parts because they're already high up.
Excellent.
Yeah, so their attention, they don't want their attention to be on their body because they are known, or how to explain.
They're public figures.
They're public figures, so they don't want to be seen exposing the parts of their bodies that are meant to be covered. So most of the time, if you come to my store, most of the clothes are decent, I would say. It doesn't mean we don't make clothes for people who, even where we do, to be honest, we don't put it on our social media platform. So, the creative process. Yes. So I usually think of how I can design an outfit that will be very beautiful. When the person steps in, you would notice it's not a regular outfit, but still your body parts are still covered. You're all everywhere that needs to be hidden. So that's what goes through my mind most of the time before I create my designs.
Now let's go into social media. So there's a lot of pressure on how women dress, either for approval, to be validated and all of that. How can we create that balance? Because people really want to be stylish. They want to look elegant. So they don't want you to say, don't be like mommy of this thing, mommy of, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So how can a woman navigating this whole trend on social media? Because you see a lady who, I have younger mentees, that I work with. Before you left the UK, you left for the UK to go and school.
You were decent.
You were decent. 5 years later, you finished it and you are almost naked. They are almost naked, not you. How can one handle that pressure to want to show? Because I think it has to do with showing off whatever. I don't know. What is that? What do you think that online space, what does it present most of the time?
Yeah, because I think most people, because of social media, most people want to be liked. They want to see how many likes. When I post my picture, I want to see how many likes I'll get, comments, and all that.
And it's only when you are naked that will be like. That's what I'm trying to understand. What's the thing with?
Yeah, it's not only where you are, but in the world we are right now, most times when people open their bust or they wear revealing clothes, you see, they'll get a lot of likes. And some people are seeking that type of validation. So when they are tempted to wear revealing outfits or outfits that would make them loved by people on social media.
I really love
but then, yes, but then you don't really have to. You must not open your body parts before you can get
attention.
Yes, there are nice things you can wear. You can be covered and still wear some dramatic outfits, maybe with big bows, mixed textures, mix different styles, mix different fabrics, and you'll still look stunning without opening your body.
Great, I agree with you.
They say you can say it because you are married. Do you know how old I am? I'm not married. I beg, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Me, I need to be married. Me, I need to be out there. So I really think you have a lot more to say to younger viewers.
Yeah.
But we'll continue after this break. We'll be right back so you can continue.
All right.
Okay.
Motherhood will humble you. Diving into one of the most personal conversations we've had this season.
Once you feel like you are ignoring your children, pay attention.
Hello everyone and welcome to Living the Life, where we talk about womanhood, motherhood and all the beautiful chaos in between.
We had made a commitment from the beginning before we said I do.
Living the Life, showing on this station.
Hello, beautiful ladies, and of course, the men that love us. My name is Sarah, and you're welcome to the display segment of Living the Life. Today, I'm going to be walking you through 5 types of footwear that are versatile and essential for every woman's wardrobe. My top 1, fancy slippers. Perfect for both casual, semi-formal occasions. They are comfortable and stylish and can be paired with jeans, dresses, skirts, and more, making them a versatile choice for everyday wear. Now, this is one of my favorites, ankle boots. I love ankle boots so much. And you know, they are a great option for the rainy season as well. So they can be dressed up or down. They look fabulous with jeans, dresses, skirts, even shorts, adding a touch of chic to any outfit. I love this one too, sneakers. Sneakers are essential for comfort and functionality. They are perfect for casual outing, exercising, running errands, traveling, up for a stylish pair, and they can be easily dressed up or down. Number 4, heels. Every woman should have a pair of heels. I mean, for those special occasions when you want to add a bit of sophistication to your look. Whether it's a classic pump, strappy heels like this one, or statement heels, having a go-to pair of heels can elevate any outfit. And finally, number 5, sandals. Sandals are essential for warmer weathers. They're perfect for casual outings like your beach trips or simply lounging around. So choose a versatile pair that can be dressed up or down and provide comfort and style. There you have it. I'll just run over them again. Remember, your fancy slippers, your sneakers, your heels, your ankle boots, and of course, your sandals. Until next time, it's bye for now.
Welcome back. Before we went on the break, Angel was actually asking our lovely guest here about younger people.
Yes,
Something
let's say you're married. You're covered. It's fine for you to cover yourself. You're already settled. I'm not married. I've been here for how many years? My biological clock is ticking. I tell me to hide myself.
To hide myself. How can people see me?
But really, when your man wants to marry, I don't think they are looking out for someone who's, because if everything he's going to see inside the house is outside for everybody to see, so what is he paying for? Yes, so I think most men look for people who are, because I think the way you dress is the way you'll be addressed. So when he sees you outside and he sees, oh, this person looks covered, looks good, not flashy. The person perceives you to be decent, a wife material. Yeah. You could be a wife material. You be a wife material, and maybe because of the way you're dressed, when the man sees you, he's like, no, this girl, she must be a street girl.
Yeah, but sometimes those men, we have seen it. It's a trend. It's a pattern. The ones that expose their body like anyhow, like a shower like that in the Nigerian parlance, they take them around. They go to bear palace. They feel proud that this is my.
But they will not marry them.
Keep them at home.
That's the issue.
Yeah, they will not marry them because you want a woman that will be a role model to your children. Because even as a man, no matter how wayward he is, he wants his children to be decent. So looking at, I believe, I'm not a man, but I believe when they are looking out for a wife to marry, they also look at a wife that will be a good mother to their children. So that's what I think.
Awesome. Now, another question I wanted to ask so that we can have a background to see how far you've come. How did you really start this whole fashion business that has grown today to style politicians and all the big people, the big shots and the queens?
Well, how did I start? After university, while I was still in university, I always knew that I was just going to school.
I like that. Let me just finish it. I'm coming.
Yeah, I was just going to school, but I knew that what I really wanted to do was fashion. And even after my NYSC, I never for one day applied for a job.
Really? What did you study?
I studied political science at the University of Abuja.
Awesome.
Yes. So I never applied for a job for one day. I always knew this was what I wanted to do. So immediately I got out of school, I started training. Even while I was in school, towards the end of my 400 level, I started training. Then at some point I stopped. After school, I started again. And immediately I finished learning. I started practicing.
Awesome.
Yes. And then I remember my first job then, even then I just finished learning.
Yeah.
My first job then was for a politician. He was doing his book launch, Bamanga Tuko. Then.
Oh, okay. You start both men and women?
No. Okay, well, it was for his event.
Okay,
yes, so the ushers that were going to usher for the event, yes, they contacted me to make clothes for them. So that was my first main job, I would say. And then I made the clothes. They were nice. People liked them. From there, we've been getting customers, people, referrals, really, from all around the world. So even right now, we make clothes for people as far as Australia.
Really?
Every day at the store.
My goodness.
Every day at the store, we're sending out clothes to different countries. Beautiful. So it's just been one step at a time, and with the help of God, really. Yeah. And then our customers referring us to people.
Awesome. No, because your designs are very neat. The finishing
is finishing is excellent.
Yes, excellent.
So for a young person watching, because you said something that struck a chord with me, I knew I was just going to school. And you know, for some people who say, oh, Daddy, I want to do fashion, you say, give me my degree first.
that was exactly what happened in my house.
Give me my degree first. So for someone who's watching and really wants to go into fashion, what are the steps? Because there's sometimes you go and I want to make clothes, and they are taking it down. I say, no, put it up, and say, put it down. So as a young fashion designer, how do you retain clients? Do you understand? You're like, you want your clothes here and they want it here. And so how do you now blend? Because now you're saying the decency then versus now. So as a fashion designer, how do I sustain decency? Even though I have clients who want something. Yes, a Christian designer. Maintain decency even when I have clients who are extra.
Okay, so you mean when I'm designing when the person comes to me and shows me what they want?
And the person wants extra.
You know, and you wouldn't want to say this kind of, maybe let's just, she goes to a party and everything is outside, and they say, nah, celebrity queen designer.
You the dress and says, this is how I want it.
And she's telling you, this is how I want it. How do you strike that balance to be able to still create, right? The right pieces. And still...
Okay, so most of the time, when such people come, I might advise you, are you sure you want it this low? Should we take it up a little bit? Most times they'll be like, maybe the way I approach them, they might be like, okay, no problem, you can go up a little more. So I try to, but it's not like I won't force them because they are paying for the service. So, but I can only suggest in a nice way, and if they accept, we'll go ahead and do it.
Awesome. So when they say leave it down?
When they say leave it down,
give them what they want.
I'll give them because they are paying for it. The only thing, like I said, I would not, because it's not my thing, I would not put it on my social media platform.
But so far, the dresses, I think this is really good. The dresses I've seen we were there twice. I've not seen anything that is...
No, we don't keep such in the store.
So it's always good to, just stay with your values as much as possible, you know, and I like the wisdom part, just being able to, you're not imposing your views, your values, but your faith. Your faith, but at the same time, they can sense you.
Yes.
They know who you are. They know. So even before coming to you, they may ask, is she the right person, or should just even go and look for somebody else? Because we know she's always decent. Her style is always decent. So if I'm having a teenage girl, that's it. You know, I'm raising one of my daughters now. She has a teenager already. Sometimes dressing, they want to because they just see...
They say it on social media
and TikTok, and they say that's how. Like my daughter, she's 10, but these days, look, the clothes want to come down. I say, is it a style or what? So I try to. How do you, as you're raising a teen girl, how do you guide them in the way they dress?
Okay, so I'll talk to them. I'll let them know that you don't need to be exposed to look beautiful. That they are different. They are beautiful outfits you can wear.
Actually,
yes, without exposing your body parts.
I'm thinking. You know when we say, what I ordered versus what I got. So sometimes, you know, because when you deal with teens and they bring what I ordered, and what I ordered is not decent. So you create the decent version for them. Do you understand?
Oh, that's what you do with your girls, right? With your girl,
like I was down over the weekend, and my daughter said, "Mommy, I'm wearing this." I said, "Okay, with what?" That with what already told her that add something. She said, "Oh, I'll wear something inside." Fine, it's decent. And she came and said, "Bye, Mommy," and I was like,
"Great." So giving them alternatives works a lot.
Thank you. Fine tuning.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'll keep talking with you. After this episode, we'll keep talking. We will keep talking. So we're having these conversations that are life transforming. Thank you so much. God
Thank
bless
you. For
you.
coming. Thank you for styling Queens, and thank you for styling us.
Please patronize her, yes, because she styled us for this episode and all the other episodes for this quarter. Thank you.
It's been an interesting half hour, and the show is over. Oh, we're not excited to say that. To everyone watching, if this episode sparked something in you, don't keep it to yourself.
Yes. If you have any questions concerning today's topic, do reach us through the contact details displayed on your screen. Follow us on social media for more stories and conversations that move you, like this one. Remember to partner with us to produce more episodes of the show. See you next time. Bye.